All right, guys, welcome. So today we're going to be checking out the Summer Game Fest. As you guys know, about a week ago, we checked out the Sony little announcements, and there was some really good stuff in there. And this is going to be like last year. We got some pretty decent announcements during the Summer Game Fest, and I know we're all looking forward to the Microsoft one that it's going to be dropping on, I believe, the 12th this month. But last year, if I remember correctly, a lot of the things that were announced in the Summer Game Fest were just repeated in the Microsoft one. So some of the things that you might be waiting to hear about on the 12th, you might hear about here also. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But this doesn't start actually for like another hour. And I didn't want to mess up my stream schedule. And I didn't want to I couldn't stream something short. So I figured we'd just pop on, hang out for a little bit. I'm just going to kind of mess around on some games that aren't really series games, just games I kind of like playing on my own time. And kind of just Q&A, chat it up. And then this event will be starting, like I said, in about an hour. So if you guys are watching this after the fact and have absolutely no interest and what I'm doing at the moment before the game show starts, just skip forward. Should be literally about an hour and 8 minutes from right now. The actual game show should be starting. So skip forward, about an hour and 10 minutes, and you guys will be good. But I'll try to get a timestamp for you guys, and then that way you guys know when it actually starts. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great day. It says 37 minutes, Gatsby, but they're starting to show 30 minutes early. They do their little pre-show and they like talk or whatnot. But the actual show itself, if you look behind that, it says 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, noon Pacific, 9, I believe, your time, Gatsby. So yeah, there is that. So we're gonna have this just kind of on the chill. Actually, I'll just right now because it's gonna start playing in the background. What am I playing Ark again? So I've been doing a bit of Ark over on the second channel. We're trying to build up so I can go hit Desert Titan and the King Titan. A lot of work, obviously, because Desert Titan requires a whole flying army, and I have no flying dinos whatsoever. So I know Flashy, there's a couple people on the server that actually had some pretty decent like wyverns and stuff. So I'm gonna be working with them, trying to get some wyverns built up, and then I'll be going after Desert Titan and then going after King Titan. So I'm over on the second channel doing that, but I don't know exactly when I'll be doing the next one. But yes, Andrick, I was actually gonna fire up some Arma 2. So this actually was my first. The reason why I got into PC game, and a little backstory on me, guys, is as you guys know, I served a long time in the military. When I was in, I used to watch these YouTube videos, and I know a lot of you guys any of you guys who are into like military, like gaming tactical videos, there used to be these YouTubers that would release these these super realistic military like missions. They'd be out with on a patrol, and then they'd get ambushed, and it was just so tactical and real. And they had NVGs and these night ops and all this crazy stuff. And I was like, yo, what is this? Like, what is this game? And it was Arma 2. And I used to watch Arma 2 videos religiously, guys. Like, it was my thing. I was watching these full-blown operations. I was really into it. So I used to watch a lot of that. And I always wanted to play Arma. Always wanted to play it, but it required a really good PC. And back in the day, like when I first got to service, I didn't have any money, guys. So I remember I went to it was kind of like a rent-a-center almost, and I bought this, built it. It was like all-in-one. It was the only thing I could afford. It was like $700 all-in-one PC that because I didn't know nothing about PC gaming. I just went to this rent-a-center because I could buy it, and make payments on it over the next however long. And worst purchase ever, guys. Just don't get me wrong. Worst purchase ever. But yeah, I went ahead and I did this whole rent-a-center thing, got this PC, brought it home, got Steam, and bought Arma 2. It was actually the reason why I got into PC gaming. And couldn't even fucking run it. Like this, I got like half a frame per second. Arma was a powerhouse. And I mean, I was lowering the graphics to the lowest possible. I could barely run it, and I ended up bringing the computer back. But yeah, that was my first taste at trying to get into PC gaming, was because of Arma. And eventually after that, I actually bought a PC a few years later. When I got back from Afghanistan, I had a little bit of money kicking around, and I got my first real gaming PC, and then I started playing Arma. You could ask Chris, because she used to think I was so weird because I got into a realism unit, and it's a bunch of guys, you know, we used to be on TeamSpeak, and we all had ranks and stuff like that, and you had to get whitelisted, and you can get promoted, and you can get a reward. It was this whole thing, and we used to do these operations, and, you know, like, I'd have to go show up for training. We'd do like these mini ops. Then we'd have like these whole big FTX where everybody got together. It'd be these huge operations. They would take hours and hours and hours. And it was so cool, guys. It was so cool. But yeah, I used to have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I've never tried. Actually, the only Arma I've ever played on the channel was, I believe, on my 50,000 subscriber stream, I played a little bit of Arma 3. But yeah. So I was like, you know, it's been now Arma 2 is a bit dated. Obviously, there's Arma 3 that's out now, but I still think that the single player experience, the campaign in Arma 2, is so much better than it is in Arma 3. Now, if you guys don't know what Arma is, it's a very, very realistic tactical military shooter game. So if you're looking for, like, you know, like a Call of Duty or like even like a Ghost Recon, this is not that. This is very, very this is tactical realism at the pinnacle. Like, it doesn't get any more tactical realism than Arma. It's very brutal. If you're not in, like, I'm gonna probably get shredded right now just even trying to mess around with this. Let me get this booted up. Like, it's tough, guys. And when you're playing on high enough difficulties, there's no map markers. You got to literally know how to read a map, use a compass. You know, it's pretty real. Even when I was in my realism unit, they had mods and stuff for like the radios and shit we use in the military, and you had to know how to, you know, do your frequencies, like upload your frequencies, change channels, do all that stuff. It's pretty insane. All right, let's just let this do its thing. I accept. Yes. This was my first live stream from you, and you're one. Hey, well, Smelly, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I got to change up the graphic settings here once I get in, guys. Probably gonna have my stream lagging for a sec. Okay, so advanced. There we go. Okay, so I got the resolution set good. Now I'm gonna, with my computer nowadays, I should be able to run Arma at its highest graphic fidelity. Where back in the day, I couldn't even touch these settings, guys. I feel like I've made it in life. This game's quite old. I think Arma 2 came out back in like 2000. Shit, it had to been around like 2010 or so. It's so loud. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. Okay, so I gotta restart the game too. Let me get the music.
Cannot fire.
That was loud. That was loud. Okay, let me restart the game. Yeah, there's Arma 3, and I believe they came out with Arma Reforger, but if I'm not mistaken, guys, Arma Reforger doesn't have a single-player campaign at the moment. I think it's only multiplayer. I don't know. I'd have to look into what Arma Reforger even is. I own it. I just haven't played it yet. Okay, it'd be good to fire it back up, and all the graphics options should take hold. Never heard of Arma? Yeah, if you're not super big on, like I said, tactical military shooters, it definitely will go under the radar. So for those of you guys coming in right now, I should probably pin a comment or something. Summer Game Fest. Oh, okay. I've been trying to type this F 4 times. It starts at 3 p.m. EST. So in the meantime, we're playing some random stuff. There. Professionalism. In. Yeah, and DayZ, yep, the game we know and love was actually born from this game. This is actually the mod. I don't even know. DayZ mod might on the Arma 2 might even still have people that play it. Who knows? But yeah, this is where DayZ began, was from Arma. All right, so we're gonna go single player campaign. EW, I don't know. Harvest Red. So yeah, we'll just start off with the Harvest Red missions, I guess. I remember back in the day, I could never beat these. They were way too hardcore for me. Like hard, guys. We'll go with regular difficulty. We'll see how this rolls. Receiving mission status.
Welcome to Operation Harvest Red. Just a few miles to the north lies the small country of Cherners, home to around 3 million native Cherner Russians and some 800,000 ethnic Russian settlers.
I'm about to turn this shit down. This is so loud. It's... I'm gonna have to mess around with the Okay, first of all, we're gonna turn this shit down.
Cannot fire. Cannot fire. Cannot fire.
Because it is
cannot fire.
Loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. All right, go to controls here. We're gonna turn our sensitivity down a little bit. Or I don't even know if it. We'll turn the smoothing off completely because that feels weird. Wait, that didn't last very long. So this game actually takes place in Chernarus, I believe. This part of the game, which is where DayZ takes place, as you guys know.
Hey, wake up, Coops! Jeez, pay attention.
Sorry, I was daydreaming.
That voice acting, that shit's on point.
Home to around 3 million native Cherner Russians and some 800,000 ethnic Russian settlers. They are not the best of friends. To those of you who watch more cartoons than AAN, this
Look at that
may
Marine
come
Corps
as
Marpat,
news,
though.
but thankfully, you're not all like me. Gentlemen, we are going to war. Politicians will call it a peacekeeping operation, but make no mistake, we have a clear enemy. We're up against a well-armed insurgency called the Chidaki. These are the guys responsible for the attempted coup in September. Now, some of you were involved in the recapture of Utez a few days ago, so you know what these Chidaki did to the local garrison. But you, gentlemen, you are United States Marines.
All right!
You
Well,
have been to
Patrick, you and your men had better
Afghanistan.
follow me.
Most of
We've
you
got
still
work to
have
do.
sand in your butt cracks from
Sir.
Iraq, and these Chidaki will not present you with a challenge. Tomorrow morning, you will step from your landing craft and do what Marines were born to do. They, on the other hand, will wish they picked a country without a shoreline. Settle down. Now, it's going to be hard to distinguish between enemy, ally, and civilian.
I gotta turn my sensitivity down just a tiny bit. And I believe, because you're playing as Marines, I believe the
Sandy Crack boys should
the
be
guys
used to
that we're
by
playing
now.
as right now
But I
are,
want to make one thing very,
Force Recon.
very clear. Shoot a civilian during my operation, and I'll have you court-martialed before the barrel has cooled. Understood?
Hey, make sure you guys
The
are
next
throwing
few
out like
days will be intense,
15
gentlemen.
10-minute warnings
luck.
for Game Fest so we don't
Gentlemen,
we're on time.
I'll keep this as short as possible. Miles, you and I will go over this in detail later, but I want to sketch it out with your men before that. Okay, roll the slides. Well, the whole damn country is in chaos, boys. It was hoped that the MEU presence would deter an all-out war, but since we shipped out, the situation has actually gone downhill. We're now facing balls-out conventional civil warfare, so listen up. An estimated 12,000-strong force of the Chernarus Red Star movement, the Chidaki as the locals call them, have seized control of key areas all over northeastern Chernarus. Take a look at the photo here. Note the star symbol. Check out this group. The guy in the middle is Akula Lopatev, means shark. Along with his henchmen here, they terrorize and torture Chernarushian civilians. If you
Yeah,
have
this
to
hits
meet
different
them,
after playing
report
DayZ.
to contact immediately. We want those men alive, if possible. What's left of the loyalist Chernarushian Defense Force is holed up in Zelenogorsk and its surroundings. If we don't step in now, there may not be anyone left to help. Operation Harvest Red will retake key areas and re-establish CDF control. Force Recon, yourselves included, will lead the attack ahead of the battalion landing team. For you, Razor, that means neutralizing a key radio installation just outside the village of Pusta in the early hours of tomorrow morning. We think it coordinates enemy coastal defenses. After hello insertion by Star Force 21 north of your target, you will reconnoiter the outskirts of the village, find out exactly where the comm center is, and broadcast its position to Hazard 3, who will execute an airstrike. You will then provide BDA, withdraw, and stand by for orders. Gentlemen, make no mistake. This conflict has the potential to destabilize the entire ex-Soviet bloc. We need to intervene now to prevent this crisis escalating any further. Any questions? I've got a lot to do, so I'll have to limit this to one question each.
How are we going in, sir?
Insertion will be via UH-1Y Huey just before dawn tomorrow. I'll be assigning flight teams right after this briefing.
What happens after we complete, sir? Extraction?
I'll need you to stay in the field once your objectives are complete. I may need recon for secondary ops. The bulk of the USMC landings won't happen until shortly after dawn. I may call on you for spotter duties then.
What about Pusta? Are there any civilians still inside?
The SAT data shows some civilian movement, yes. Be careful out there, Marines. The locals are going to be twitchy, but we need to win their hearts and minds.
Who do I have to my left and to my right, sir?
Other Force Recon Marines will be operating in the area, but the rest of the MEU won't land until you complete your mission. You're on your own for this one, Razor. Okay, that's enough questions for now. You can grill Miles later. For now, get some practice in on the range, or use the other ship facilities. Patrick, come with me. The rest of you are dismissed.
Okay, like the captain says, guys, you've got time if you want to shoot some skeet or get some last-minute training in or whatever. If you don't want to do that, just crash and I'll brief you in the morning.
Copy that, Miles. Don't worry. We'll keep ourselves busy. See you later.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some training in just so I could get used to the feeling of the Okay, so all mobile actions are you walk up to a door. I don't know what door I have to leave. This one? Oh, no, this one. Now you can play this game, I believe, in first person and third person. I gotta turn the music down. It's so loud. Why does the music seem
Cannot fire.
so loud? There we go. Fucking here. Let me see. I think you could. Yeah. So you can play it in
bridge is closed.
first person or third person. It all just depends on how you like it. This game does have a lot of like realistic like movements, like sway and stuff like that when you're in first person. So I think you might be able to turn the head bob off. Let me see really quick. Yeah, you can. But I think I remember people saying before that you could turn it down. See, so now you're not like swaying all over the place if that head bob shit like really bothers you. Yeah, you can turn it down. Yo, why is the sensitivity so high, dude? It's a little better. Zeal, get you going prone. Okay, so you can carry weapons. You have the toggle run. Now I gotta choose what to do next. Open your map. So this is how the maps work. Like I said, you get like your compass, you have your watch, you have your GPS coordinates and stuff like that. But when you're actually on the map, you know, you got to use like grid points and all that stuff. It's all right. Let's see here. So we have what, regular M4s? It looks like. Yep.
Looks to me like you're ready for some training. Tell me what you want to try.
And then I believe we can get ammo from here.
I'll try the piece of cake setting.
Hey, looks like we got another newcomer. I see you're pretty new to this. Try to shoot all the targets. 1 hit, 1 point. Get ready. Go, go, go! Okay, no problem. Come back whenever you want.
Oh, I don't even have bullets. All right, here we go. So I can grab a rifle. We can grab ammo from here, I believe. So this is our gear. That actually is nothing in the chest.
Looks to me like you're ready for some training. Tell me what you want to try.
I'll try the piece of cake setting.
Hey, looks like we got another newcomer. Oh, what's this? First time here, huh? Don't worry, it's real simple. Try to shoot all the targets. 1 hit, 1 point. Get ready, now. Good shot. Nice, very nice. Nice, very nice.
You don't gotta be so
Good
creepy
work.
about it.
Nice, very nice.
Nice,
Fine,
very
you made it.
nice.
Fantastic. Real sweet shooting there. What do you want to do now?
I'll try the single shot setting.
Okay, single shots can be fun. This is normal training. You should breeze through it. Try to hit the targets as they pop up. The order is random. They'll stay up for 3 seconds each, so be ready. Now. You got it. Good shot. Nice. Very nice. You got it. Good work. Good work. You got it.
There we go.
You got it. Good work. Good shot. Good work. Good work. Good shot. You miss.
Fuck
Good
you.
work.
Yeah, bro, I missed 1 time. You calling me out?
Nice shooting. You aced this.
I missed
training.
1 time, dude.
Real sweet shooting there. What do you want to do now?
I'll try the double strike setting.
Double tough, huh? Cool with me. Our most popular option, good choice. Okay, same as before, but targets pop up in pairs. At the very end, 3 final targets will pop up at once. Shoot them all. Get ready? Go, go, go! Good work. Yes, double. Good shot. Combo. Good shot. Yes, double. Bad shot, dude.
What?
Good shot. Combo. Nice. There
Very
you go.
nice.
Cool. Got the double. Good work. Yes. Good shot. Yes. Double. Combo. Combo. Good shot. Good shot. Good work.
There it is.
Fine, fine. You made it. Fantastic.
Declar, thank you for
Real
the super
sweet
chat,
shooting
brother.
There. What do you want to do now?
Yeah, nice. Very nice. Good work. You got it. There it is, guys. So I gotta.
I changed my mind. I don't need the practice.
Okay, no problem. Come back whenever you want.
Just trying to get used to the gunplay. Feel like we're good. All right, let's go ahead and get this mission started. I don't know where I have to go to do it though. Tasks. Okay, so it says Warren offers Maddox will be your transportation in the first mission. You'll find him on the deck by his venom. When you feel you are ready for the mission, report to him. All right, too easy. Yeah, we'll just go start our first mission. Miguel with the gifted. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Now, you guys will see once we're boots on ground in an actual mission how this game is set up.
Goops, what's up?
Hey, Maddox, what's the word?
Shafto tells me I've got the pleasure of your company for the flight in.
Is that right?
So I hear. Only a few hours now, huh? You nervous? I'm shitting it. Want to hang here and shoot the breeze some? Your team cool with that?
Sure, they won't mind. So tell me about that new house of yours, bro.
Oh yeah, man, you should see it. 18 acres of sweet, sweet...
Sweet, sweet what?
Move.
They can't just leave us hanging like that. Yeah, the menu options are a bit dated. Like I said, this is an older game. I forgot what year this game. Does anybody know what year Arma 2 dropped? But the thing is, for its age, I feel like this game is still quite decent. Because I believe it came out like, had to have been, like I said, what, 2000? I don't even know. Maybe like 2010, 2011, 2009? Yeah, so... All right, so this is our briefing. Before elements of the 27th MU land at 0600, an important communications node in the village of Pusta must be destroyed. If successful, the mission will disrupt OP4 communications, vital for smooth invasion. So our job is, you know, obviously we're recon guys. We're going to be dropping in, trying to break up communication and allow for the main landing force to strike and kind of disrupt the enemy. So you got your whole Oshmiak here. We got a briefing, and then you got the situation. The village of Pusta is lightly guarded by several Chidaki insurgents. The enemy is not expecting us, but more OP4 could arrive if Razor is detected. So if we get detected, there could be people that could they could have reinforcements. Patrols may be encountered on the areas around the location. So if you guys look, this is the village here. Small, quite small, as you guys can see. Only a few houses. We have different points here. Where's our infiltration point? Does it say? Okay, so it doesn't actually say. So our mission is to locate targets in or around Pusta village. After confirming the location, we'll report this to command element, battle mage, who will then order cast. So we're looking for the communication arrays, I believe, and we're going to call in airstrikes on them. And then your execution will be inserted via a UH-1, call sign Star Force 21. LZ is near Pusta, so I believe this is probably our LZ up here in this clearing here in the trees. And then we'll just have to start moving south into the actual town of Pusta itself. And then for support, we have insertion and extraction via UH-1 Huey. The targets will be destroyed by 2 tactical bombers called Hazard. So we have 2 TAC bombers for support and obviously our helicopter insertion. But other than that, there is no other like ground support or anything like that. Artillery, nothing. Okay, so this is our team. We got Cooper, Miles, O'Hare, Rodriguez, and Sykes. You checked our gear. Oh, we do have suppressors though, which is cool. Make sure. Do I have suppressors too? Yeah. So we're going and kitted out with suppressors, combat loads, smoke grenades. We have regular grenades, handgun, GPS, compass, radio. Yeah, we got the goods, guys. We got the goods. All right, let's get in. Let's do this. Whoops. Army with the gifted. Thank you so much. Whoever receives that, welcome to the fam.
ETA, 3 minutes.
Guys, I've taken a little detour. Low through some foothills. Good contours. Should keep us off the radar. They won't even know we're here.
Great. Thanks, Maddox. Okay, you've all had time to go over that briefing by now. Any questions?
What's the terrain like down there, sir?
Sykes, how's it looking?
Pretty rough in places, Miles. Viz is okay.
You seeing any movement?
Nothing so far.
We should be on a clear route in. Remember, we're keeping this under wraps for now. The longer we can stay unseen, the better. When we get to Pusta, I want tight radio discipline. Remember your battle drills, stay calm. This is a backwater, and these guys aren't expecting company. Let's keep the initiative. Now, which of you lucky mules do I get to lug the laser designator?
Not me. That thing weighs a ton. Yeah, but spotting targets for the flyboys is a fucking blast. Gimme.
That's exactly why you're not getting it, Robo. Coops, you've got the duty. Grab the designator from the store there.
Okay, so we grab the laser designator.
That's some good-looking country down there, man. Good hunting, I'll bet. Probably boar in those woods, too.
Oh, yeah? There's boar in here, too.
Okay, guys, 1 minute. Prep for landing.
Buckle up, ladies. Randy, you, Rodriguez, and O'Hara are on the perimeter when the bird's down.
Can we take your NVGs off? Your eyes have to readjust.
Sir.
Hey!
Like I said, they're going to be putting us down here in
I'm
this
getting
clearing.
a lot of backwash here. Sorry, guys. Landing in this clearing is kind of twitchy. Don't worry, I'll get her down.
This terrain is a lot more. I should have been looking at the contours. Yeah, you look at this. We're going to be up on top of a mountain. We're at the push down mountainside. MRD. Yeah, I do see that now. I don't know why it didn't make any noise. Thank you so much for the donation, brother. I know you like playing classic games. You should try Conflict Desert Storm. Probably finish it in one stream. It's such a good game. Switch between first and third. I've never heard of that one, I don't think. But MRD, thank you for the donation, brother, and the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Green is ready. Standing by. Waiting.
We'll let the chopper take off. As you guys can see, we got
All move to that tree.
Okay, so I'm not in charge right now. We got this other guy who is. We're just kind of following his instructions, I think. Yeah, him right there. He's our squad leader. The team leader.
Okay, this is the rally point. Everyone on me.
What the hell's the matter with you?
Just give me a sec here, Miles. My undies are chopping me in two here. Give me a minute.
Said my undies are chopping me in two.
For crying out loud.
Hey, better now than later, right?
That's why you go rule Commando.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. Message, over. Razor, this is Battle Mage. Go ahead, over. Battle Mage, we're at Keyhole, beginning our sweep, out.
Pusta is just over there. I'm staying here on Overwatch. The rest of you, I want a clean, quiet sweep of the village. Get in, get close, get me good visual confirmation of the comm station. I want solid eyes on, people, no guesswork. When you've got it, call in and I'll report back to the brass. Copy?
Copy that.
Like I'm gonna mess this all up, guys.
All right, move out.
So when I was in Iraq, we had they allowed us to wear like flight suits, and yeah, 100% always rocking them Commando. The issue is at night like this, even through MVGs, it's always hard to make. Let me let my eyes adjust for a sec here and see what we can see through. I don't know. Do I have So here we are right here. Our goal is to push down and recon this location. Just want some binos, man. You know what I mean? Okay, so we actually have to finish this mission before the 06 invasion begins. Okay, so there's a fire down there. Let our eyes adjust. That's why you want to rock monos. Yeah, but yeah, guys, it starts at 2:30, but the game announcements don't start till 3. This is gonna be like the little pre-show or whatnot. Let me know. I mean, if there's anything interesting looking in the pre-show, I'll flick right over and we'll check it out. But I hear some baddies. Is this game only in first person? No. You can play this game in first person or third person. So it sounds like they're all inside this building, partying it up. Oh,
Good luck.
Copy.
yeah, I got it, guys.
Out.
2. Engage that man.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the button that to switch to
0911115. Enemy man.
to switch to third person is I thought was the same button that I have to use to switch my audio on and off for copyright. Can't get eyes on this guy here though. It's hard to see. I think he's over this little berm here.
Got that sucker.
Oh.
3. 4. Engage that man. 2. 5. Engage that man.
09115. Enemy man.
2. 5. Engage that man. Engaging. Engaging. 0911115. Enemy man. 0921115. Enemy man.
We should probably just let them go though, because I can't hit both. Let's get over here and do this.
0911115. Man. Zero niner 1114. Enemy officer. 0911115. Enemy officer.
0931115. Enemy man. 3. 4. Engage that officer. Engaging. Go on weapons hot. 2. Engage that man. 0911115. Enemy man.
Hey, doktore. Slyšíte?
Kdo jste?
The fuck? Who shot?
09315. Enemy man.
Somebody help me!
3. 4. Engage that man. 5. Heals. Back up. Roger. Engaging. Engaging.
I know there's a way to turn off all of them, like, saying every little thing they do. That shit gets super, super annoying. When you become the team leader and you you control your people and you tell them where to go, it's way different than this. Right now, I'm not the team leader, so the other team leader's telling us, hey, kill this guy, you do this, you go here, you go there. But you eventually become the team leader, and yeah, I'm literally bleeding out.
Need help!
I don't even know who put me down, though. I literally was sitting there shooting. Or, I thought the area was clear. I cleared out these two guys. So, I don't know. Yeah, they consider the enemies in this game insurgents, but, oh, get me up, bro. Why are you taking so long? There we go. Jesus. Come on, bro. They're trolling me now. Corman!
I'm hit!
Finally. You know, maybe I was that camouflaged, guys.
Ah!
5.
Is ready.
Ready! Americká námořní pěchota, doktore. Dostanem vás pryč. Můžete chodit?
Myslím, že jo. Tyhle čedaci jsou to banditi, zvířata. Ošetřoval jsem zraněný vojáky vládní armády, takže mě považujou za nepřítele. Řekl jsem jim, že bych je taky ošetřil, ale bylo jim to jedno.
Už je to dobré, musíme pryč. Můžete se někam ukryt? Za pár hodin už tu budou naše vojáci. Máte nějaký nápad?
Nedaleko odtud je v lese chata. Myslím, že tam zvládnu dojít.
OK, doktore, uděláme to. Miles, this is Cooper. I've got eyes on the target. Over.
Copy that, Coops. Get a grid reference, then get back here.
I want you all well clear before we call in the airstrike, so fall back. Over.
Copy, Miles, but we got a problem. Be advised, target is surrounded by other buildings. The airstrike will blow half the village up. We could lose a lot of civilians. Over.
2. Engage that man.
I hear you, Cooper. It's Battle Mage's call. Wait, out. Battle Mage, this is Razor Team. Target acquired. Over.
Copy that, Razor. Proceed as planned. Over.
Be advised, Battle Mage. Civilians on site. Casualties will be high if we call this in from the air. Over.
Copy.
0-9-4-1-7
enemy man. By hand.
0-9-4. Stand by, Battle Mage. I'll check with my team. Wait, out. Heads up, Razor. Coops, any of you guys able to sneak in or even kill the guards and then plant satchels?
Copy that, Miles. We'll do it.
Okay, Coops, I trust you.
Easy.
Stand by. Battle Mage, this is Razor. We're go for satchels.
Use a mod,
Over.
MRB
Razor, you're
A3
clear
voice
to
stop.
proceed. We'll reassign the fast movers. Good luck. Out.
Okay, you heard him, Coops. Don't screw it up, buddy. This could go south pretty quick.
Roger that. Out.
2. Target that man.
Okay, so that guy's super far away.
3. Target that man.
0-9-3-1-1-7 enemy man.
So they want us to blow this, right?
0-9-3-1-1-7 enemy man.
Hostile down.
All right, let me see. So we'll put satchel charges.
I've got it.
Okay, charge has been set.
It should be safe now.
Okay, so how do you touch
All
off?
move 500 meters south. Awaiting orders.
Okay, Miles. Satchel's blown. Comms are down. Over.
There it is.
4.
Mission
Regroup.
complete, baby.
Yeah, I heard. Good job, Marines.
3. Return to formation. 2. Regroup.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. Message, over.
Go ahead, Razor Team.
Satchels were a success. Comm station is down. Over.
Copy that, Razor. Outstanding. Regroup at Point Liquid, then move on to Madison. Over.
Copy, Battle Mage. Regrouping at Point Liquid. Out.
All right, we just got to drop this dude over here. We're escorting this scientist, and I don't believe we got to bring him to Point. Yeah, where we bring him and Point Liquid are right
All right,
near each other.
seems
So
clear. Search the village. Make sure we didn't miss anything before we move to Point Liquid.
Zero, niner, 0-1-1-7 man.
Enemies. 4. Target that man.
Sergeant Cooper. Znáte vojenský hodnosti, že ano?
Jmenuji se doktor Sova. Děkuju vám, seržante Kupre.
Hey, není problém. Budete
I've got
okay?
it.
No, aspoň, že jsem naživu. Lepší osud, než měl
Go on.
hodně
I'm
ostatní.
covering. 2. Get back.
Ten voják, co jsem ho ošetřoval, říkal, že po cestě jsem viděl masový hrob. Pro boha to.
we can gather 2 more bits of intel in the town. I might head back over there.
Trestu neujdou.
Hledejte nákladák v lese na jih od vesnice. Ten voják říkal, že těla převáželi v nákladákách.
Chápu, doktore.
Cover me.
Díky. Miles, this is Cooper. Definitely some war crimes here, sir. I'm getting reports of a mass grave from the local doctor now.
Copy that, Coops. Save it for later. Get back on mission. Over.
Clear.
Copy that, sir. Out.
Díky, seržante. Běžte, můžete jít, já budu v pohodě.
But I don't think the evidence really changes anything, so I don't know.
Return to formation.
The hell are these AI doing? Can I tell them to return to formation?
Report position.
I'm at grid 0-9-0-1-5.
Yeah, so I can give commands with this. We're just waiting for everybody to get their ass over here.
Waiting.
There they come.
What about that mass grave, Miles? Shouldn't we gather some intel or something?
Copy that, Coops. Stand by.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. These guys at Pusta got massacred. Definite war crimes. You want us to gather evidence? Over?
Copy that, Razor. That's your call, Miles. Evidence like that sure helps support for the operation back in Washington. Get your team over to Madison when you can. Out.
It's up to you guys. Anyone want to check these graves out? I'm gonna take the rest of the team over to Madison.
I mean, I'll take
Copy.
a look, dude.
I'll check it out, Miles. Over.
All. Move 500 meters to our front.
Okay, Marines. Rendezvous at Madison when you're done. Out.
My man went out in the field with no pack, just a camelback, and a canteen. That's how you know he's staying hydrated, chat. But yeah, never volunteer, man. Never volunteer. I think I'm on my own for this scout here.
Hostiles. 3. 5. Target that man. Enemy man. Way in front of us.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Go. I'll cover.
Miles, oh my God. I got a mass grave here, 8-Ball.
You okay, Marine?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I've just never seen anything like it. There's a... Jesus Christ. There's a whole lot of dead civilians here.
Okay, Marine, get it together. Mark the position and move on to Madison. You okay?
Yeah, I got it. On my way. Out.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. We've got strong evidence of war crimes here,
Engaging.
sir. My team's encountered torture victims, and we've uncovered what looks like a mass grave.
Copy that, Razor. Engage
What
that
have you got?
man.
Well, sir, a big hole in the
Engaging
ground
target.
full of bodies, not to put too fine a point on it. Gunshot wounds, burn victims, massive head trauma. Want me to go on?
No, I get the picture, Master Sergeant. God damn. I'll never understand how they can do this to their own people. Good job, Razor Team. Make a note of
This
the
game
location.
had zombies. This was the
Rendezvous at
original
Madison.
game that made DayZ.
Outstanding work, Marines. Out. 2. Form on me!
Alright, so I see a patrol down here. 2 guys. Right there.
Front, 200 meters. Man.
Man.
Moving! 2. Target that man.
So if I get in a decent enough position here, I'll be able to engage these guys from range.
Enemy. Man. 2 hour. Front. Far.
Moving! Enemy man. Way. 2 hour. Right. 2. Target that man. Moving! 2. Engage that man.
Yeah, I forgot. I think you can actually change the distancing on your gun. I don't remember how to do it though. Because I believe in this game, your guns are only ranged for a certain distance, and then you have to actually like dope it. That's why I was shooting so
Enemy
low.
man. Far. 2 hour front. Going!
Thought it was page up, page down, but it wasn't.
Covering fire!
Now, this is just the base Arma 2. There's actually Operation Arrowhead, which kind of changed the game up significantly. It took place in like a Middle Eastern location, and you have more of like the operations that America was taking place, like Iraq and Afghanistan, stuff like that. The game has bullet drop, yeah. That's why my shots were so all over the place. I don't know where the hell that guy went then, though. He pieced out. Oh, there he is. Fucking tree.
Cover me!
Dropped him.
Cover me!
What time is it? Okay, so I'm waiting for these guys to regroup.
2. Return to formation.
Yeah, we dropped them. And you can like check their gear and stuff too.
Clear. Okay, let's go.
AKM mags. I don't need any of that crap. Here, vehicle.
All right, we're all here. Battle Mage, this is Razor Team. We've regrouped in Madison. Over.
Copy that, Razor. How are you boys set?
We're in pretty good shape here, sir.
Outstanding. I need a team to act as spotter for our fast movers during the beach assault.
Yeah, the mission
you can
felt
handle
quite
that?
easy.
You guys had enough for one night?
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up, sir.
We're all yours, sir. Over.
Outstanding. Take your team to
GTA
pick
6 getting
Kokoba
announced?
and
I don't know.
laser
We'll
mark
see.
targets for the bombers. It's going to be
We only got a
one
couple
hell of
more
show.
minutes and we'll be
Out.
firing it up.
All move to that rock.
Now, in Arma, I believe magazines are partially filled. So, like, if I reloaded on an 11-round mag, I'd have a partially filled magazine in my inventory. At least I think that's how it works. Appreciate it, Caspi. Yeah, the thing is the reason why I kind of was on, like, oh, you know, I'll check out this Summer Game Fest, because last year, like I tried telling you guys in the beginner stream, a lot of because the Microsoft showcase is here in a few days, and you know, a lot of us are looking forward to that. But last year, Microsoft actually announced a ton of the games at the Summer Game Fest, and then they just announced them again with a little bit more detail on the actual Microsoft showcase.
2. Target that medic.
Enemy. Medic. Way. To our front.
Move!
I hesitated to shoot.
Gorman!
Engaging! 5. Shields. Back up.
Wounded!
Roger.
Told you, I got put down to one bullet right there.
Moving!
Oh, got enemy coming in on us.
4. Target that man. 2. Be advised, enemy machine gunner. Southeast,
dropped him.
very close. Of you. He's down. Go! I'm covering! Okay, let's go!
Gorman!
Top tier voice acting, guys. Top tier voice acting. Come on, Corman, get up here, bro.
Somebody help me!
Area clear.
It's in here bleeding out. I would not want to be a part of their team. I'm just saying. There he is. Come on, Doc. Thank you.
Battle Mage, this is Razor Team. We've gained Pit Kozlova. Over.
Hey, you're a poet and you didn't know it.
Standing by.
Oh, God.
Copy that,
Waiting.
Razor. Good job. Get in position and start marking targets for the Copperheads.
Now, I got the laser designator, so I'm pretty sure...
Okay, Razor. I know this wasn't supposed to be your mission, so listen up. Saber have been compromised. However, they still have a man down there, so we're going to improvise. Saber's man will pop red smoke at the command structure any time now. After that, he's going to bug out and mark secondary targets for you to lay. Understood? Copy that, Battle Mage. We're on it. Out.
All right, now this is how it's gonna work, people. Spot the smoke, mark your targets with the designator, then radio in to clear the strike. Got it?
Contact!
There it is.
Go! I'll cover!
Miles, I got the target lazed. Tell Battle Mage.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. Target marked. Copy. Missile on the way. ETA, 5 seconds.
Fast missile, man. Boom!
Razor, this is Battle Mage. Our spotter can't reach the armor to mark. You're looking for camo netting covering a tank. Copy that, Battle Mage. We're on it. Out.
Camo knitting covering a tank, guys. I mean, I see a regular ass tank right there. Looks like there might be camo netting there, but I can't tell. Oh, it's over here.
Cover me!
There she is.
Miles, I got the target lazed. Tell Battle Mage.
Battle
Enemy,
Mage,
2
this is
hour
Razor.
front,
Target
far.
marked. Copy.
I
Missile
don't know
on the
exactly
way.
when our next
ETA,
arc
5
stream will
seconds.
be. Yeah, I got a lot of people asking. Like I said, we're just trying to get prepped up for the Titans, and it's a lot of work. And I'm not streaming
Razor, this is Battle Mage.
the
We've got
grind
more armor
because
moving in
no
fast.
front,
You have
500
to nail
meters,
this
really
enemy
one.
watching
officer.
it, so I'm not going to waste my time doing that.
Hey, it's light already. You can take off your night vision, guys. It's real pretty here, huh?
But now they want us to hit this tank.
Miles, I got the target lazed. Tell Battle Mage.
Battle Mage, this is Razor. Target marked. Copy. Missile on the way. ETA, 5 seconds.
Boom, good hit. There it is. 4 minutes. All
Battle
right, guys,
Mage,
we'll get
this
set.
is Razor. All objectives met. We are reorged and awaiting further instruction. Copy that, Razor. Outstanding work, Marines. The comm station and multiple secondary objectives in one night? Outstanding. Say,
Just
you
like
boys
that?
better save some for the rest of us, you hear?
Easy mission, chat.
That's a negative, Battle Mage. Over. Hoorah! Copy that, Marines. Stand by. Out. That's it. Guess we'll move out to the coastline in a while.
I only got shredded twice. There it is, guys. Mission complete. All right, let's get set up for this Game Fest. It's time. All right, here we go, guys. Show begins in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Hopefully we get some good news. I definitely enjoyed the PlayStation one. Like I said, that was probably one of the better game shows I've seen in years, guys. It's been a long time since we've had like a solid year of announcements, and the PlayStation one was pretty. I was happy, so I'm hoping that this just continues on that. Sorry, guys. My camera for some reason today is picking up some weird distortion color stuff on my face. It's weird though, because nothing in my room has changed from like yesterday, but all of a sudden like my camera just coloring is weird. Army Gal with the gifted, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Whoever receives that, welcome to the fam. I have no clue what to expect for today, Paul, at all, man. Maybe we'll get a Starfield release date. But I don't know if they'll save that for their Microsoft, because I think Bethesda's a Microsoft studio, right? I don't know, we'll see. Cryptic, how you doing, brother? I wouldn't be surprised if we see some repeats of things that were announced at the PlayStation one. How you working, brother? Blubber with the 18 months. Thank you so much, man. Music is definitely something else. Hey, Cryptic, at least it's a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? But I hear you there, brother. The following program may contain content that some viewers might find offensive. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing
E3 to Summer Games Fest.
There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited
Acom,
about
thank you for the membership. Welcome to the family.
In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
I didn't even know there was any Mortal Kombat coming out.
Don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games
So
and
then don't
gameplay.
pump me up.
The first reveal is something
Don't
you're not
pump me up.
expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
There was some.
Our kingdom
Prince of Persia?
cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Whether they ready or not, better get better with time. I can't see an enemy ending the plot. My struggle came with a purpose. Now I'm about to turn it down to a burden. You see, I ain't begging. I'm undeserving. I'm putting on every battle. I'm about had a place to play. Don't take a chance when I take a flight. Been through the dark times, so I can't.
Yeah, I'm generally not a fan of side scrollers, but this thing actually looks pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks kind of fire.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, January 18, 2024.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game since like
4 years
Nintendo,
since
guys.
MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento.
It's my family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Well, since when does Mortal Kombat have like cutscenes like that? I just remember the fight towers.
Enough! Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
What? When did Lou become a god? Like, he's like Raiden level? Yo.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
The Mortal Kombat has come a long way, guys, since I last played it.
Finish him.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of
That sword guy looks awesome.
which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times.
Naruto did that.
You know, so you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. Okay. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there. Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Some nostalgia.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us
the
first
guys.
look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for that. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
I think you guys were telling me about the first one the other day when we were playing Diablo. Oh, it looks just like Diablo.
Where are the guards? Hey, you! What's going on?
Well, it looks identical to Diablo 4. Oh, shit. I don't know, July 28th.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Guys, thank you for over 200 likes on the stream. I do appreciate it. Hadouken!
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Oh, it's some kind of collab. I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah, it's a collab. Lady X, thank you for the gifted.
Street Fighter facing off
Thank
against
you,
a
thank
dinosaur
you.
probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Nick? They got my man Nick? Dead by Daylight? There it is, Caspi.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these
Is he a
things
villain?
happen, but
Is he a murderer?
I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a
Oh, he's
few
a
memes on
survivor?
the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest.
They got Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum.
Nick in a
of horror,
Kojima
right?
game.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that
Death
genre,
Stranding
there's
2,
a character,
Nick
a
Cage.
murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
There it is, guys.
Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Just laughed
I'm
and
always
stops.
looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games. Thank
you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Damn right I made it.
Yeah, we gotta play some more Dead by Daylight at some point.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today.
Yeah, this is our last season of Cavill, right?
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Game
The
Fest.
series looks so much different.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening, it's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
My Siri got skills.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future.
This was his last season, Cryptic.
First time.
After this, yeah, he was done.
Fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
There it is. That's like one of my favorite shows, guys, was The Witcher. Oh, this was that, what the hell was the name of this? Was this different? Which one? I've actually never heard of that. I thought there's a yeah, Nightingale. That's what I thought it was.
Sierra 1, Operation Control clears you for engagement.
I want to know where these guys train their wrists to be able to handle that recoil.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
What game is this, man? There's a lot of... Oh, yeah, the Remnant. Yeah, you guys got me ready to play the first one. There's a lot of shooting in that game. People compared it to a Souls game. I didn't know it had that much shooting in it.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
What? Team up with friends? What do you mean? Co-op? The Sonic games are hard as shit, man. I grew up on Sonic, guys.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map?
As long as it's not that phone game, chat.
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
That art style is wild.
Another busy day ahead of us. For the class. From the boat!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first! Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Huh. Never mind.
What does the
I
gameplay look like?
miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Looks like it might be like, is it turn-based?
Too slow.
Couldn't tell.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Lies of P. I didn't even hear about this Souls-based game.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Oh wow, that's gorgeous.
T'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, mon amour
Je suis parfois même, je reviens quand même. C'est plus fort que moi. Toutes les c'est plus fort que moi.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September 9th. Man, we got a lot of games coming out this fall.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm not going to get too hyped yet, guys, because I have no idea. Oh. I mean, I like the environment. It almost looks like Dragon Ball.
She says you can bet on me. It's always better. She says she gets just what she needs. Yeah. It's my way.
Sandland? Yeah, it looks like Dragon Ball.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。いいぞ、やってみるか。
いいのか？
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh, the cat, Stray.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into
Never
creatures
even heard of this game.
to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Always got to take with a grain of salt a new MMO, you know what I mean?
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Wait, is that what the game actually looks like? And this is an MMO?
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms, hold the line up, here we touch, and we keep on fighting. It's a war worth a fight. And we will keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
It's like some large-scale battles. Definitely got to pick the guy who failed and died as your chance. Warhaven.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
Party animals?
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Roaming volatiles. Yeah, that was my #1 downside with Dying Light 2.
Congratulations
on
on 90K, soon to be the big one. Can't wait till you play 6 days in Fallujah.
Monty, thank you for that. I really do appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I can't wait. At the end of this month, I'll be checking it out for sure. But Monty, thank you for the love, brother.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy,
Yeah, we're going to be playing more Halo
Sam
games.
Lake.
It's great. I had a lot of fun with Alan Wake 1. It was a cool game.
Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50
Oh yeah, the cop,
split
right?
between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's, you know, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Recognize him,
we
no.
go into the experience playing as Saga.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And
this
you can
sounds
keep on
interesting
playing
as
as
hell.
Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection
provided the
points,
face model for Max Payne.
in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping
between these two.
That sounds really cool, guys.
Well, you're always so good at
It's gonna be interesting to see how that swap mechanic works
in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
It looks good, man. Yeah, this is one of the ones I'm pretty excited for. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with the first game.
Sounds like somebody's home.
I might play Control before this. But we already did Alan Wake 1 on the channel. I don't recall any DLC though in the remake. And if it was, I already played it. Who shoots for the body immediately? Like, instantly go for the head. Okay, so it's the same flashlight mechanic like the first game.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
I like how she was hip firing there with the flashlight out. That looked really cool. I know you've seen that shotgun. Nobody sees the shotgun and then goes into the fridge for...
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids!
his eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
Yeah, this game actually looks dope as hell.
Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the
You ever
Emperor!
notice that the people that like showcase these games can't aim for shit? Not saying that my aim is all that great, but they really can't shoot. That game actually looks quite fire. It does, yeah, it does look kind of like that Gears of War game. I haven't played that yet. We gotta play Gears still. Yes, Your Grace.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. And you're to blame.
Kind of looked like one of those like Back for
More
Blood
unexpected
style shooters.
collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist.
The fuck is
who's
Baldur's
voiced
Gate?
by a familiar name.
Wait, this game is out right now? Baldur's Gate?
Enver Gortash, Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side! Let us usher in a new dawn! This city is mine!
I'm not ready to call you.
Oh, it's TNT?
What do you say? Shall we be allies? You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do, wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Yo, September and October this year. No,
Let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses, too.
Pokemon with guns? I mean, this just is like Pokemon. Oh, with guns. Can you battle the Pokemon though? I mean, if you could battle the Pokemon, that shit would be fire. Or do they all just have to have guns? I always wanted to play this Black Desert Online. I think I made a character before on it. It's an MMO. It looks so good, guys. But I didn't know if anybody even played it. Black Desert's not for the faint of heart.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe, we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Lampa, thank you for the membership. Welcome to the family. And guys, I appreciate it. We got over 300 likes on the stream. I really appreciate you all. At the end of this, too, I got a little announcement of my own that we're going to have taking place here in next couple days. I played Spider-Man with a controller last time, Smelly.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
What? Is this Final Fantasy VII?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Vanishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
You can't sleep on DoorDash. DoorDash is actual. Yo, this game, man. What is this?
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
It kind of reminds me of Shadow of Mordor. Having the ghost, the spirit inside of us.
To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Vanishers, and it actually looks kind of cool, guys. I'm not even gonna lie, it actually kind of looks cool.
それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。 大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
What the hell? Man who erased his name. Wait, that's Yakuza? Wait, Casper, Yakuza has like supernatural fighting cool shit?
It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12.
Just Stan.
You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here?
Would you have to like watch out for the sharks is my question.
Shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here?
Is this like a scary Subnautica?
Are you there?
Under the waves?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
I didn't even know Call of Duty had seasons. I just played the campaign and then I uninstalled. Timmy!
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Arma. Who the fuck can afford a Porsche? I got a Chevy Traverse,
Porsche
dude.
Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Wait, am I missing out on
Promised
something?
variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Game Fest.
The crowd sounded
now,
wicked.
please welcome
pumped.
Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce
That guy's got some fucking energy,
biggest
man.
update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
No, I don't know nothing about that
because
shit.
they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
So was this like Marvel Gwent chat? Now, don't
Still
sleep
to
on
come,
card
we're
games,
gonna
guys.
look
I
at
love card
Immortals of
games,
Aveum
but
from EA
I never even
Originals
heard of that.
Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the
fuck is a
smartest way to
Fortnite
level up your
Wilds?
gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
All right, they got to pick it up, guys. They got to pick it up a little bit. Whoever did the layout of this show, you got to have ups and downs, you know? Like we've been on a down for a while now.
To save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Is that a fucking phone game? I can't tell anymore what's phone games or what's normal games.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Like, the thing is, you gotta pay a lot of money to get on one of these shows to like showcase. I guarantee.
Captain's log.
Like, they're paying lots of money to have their games announced.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they have contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Wait, is it a TV series, not a game?
Who
that was a new
hasn't
Twisted
dreamt
Metal
of
game?
duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you, and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me! You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Golden Saber, how you doing?
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Aveum. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
How you doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But
Kind of like Forspoken.
During
They had the same
time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Aveum, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Aveum, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrak's literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir. Prepare to repel boarders! Airship's got a cockpit! Action station! Action station!
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Looks like they got some pretty cool spells in this. The only thing about games that are kind of like casty, spelly, magey type games like this is the particle effects. Sometimes they get so over the top I can't even tell what the fuck is happening in the damn game. But this one seems like it's okay. It's not super over the top, but it's still quite hard to figure out what the hell's even happening. Like obviously there's their machine gun there. But it's doing like no damage, bro. Like switch to a different spell.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
What do they mean by to explore? Isn't like how do you even explore anything in Fortnite? Isn't the like map closing down on you and like you're just running around fighting people? The fucking dinosaurs? You could ride them. That's the thing about Fortnite is it always seems like they come out with cool stuff, but when do you ever get a chance to do this in the game? Like, when is it ever viable to ride on raptors while there's sweaty little 12-year-olds building castles and just killing the shit out of you? Why is Optimus Prime here?
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Bro, this shit better be big, man. He is pumping this up.
This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most
GTA. No, it's not.
anticipated
GTA would be on its
upcoming
own.
releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Final Fantasy.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway,
Spoilers!
search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
What? Fire tail dude, what?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5
Wait, this
years
is Final
ago.
Fantasy VII?
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Dude, what is that dog thing? That thing looks sick.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Green. Yeah.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right.
It's only on
That's gonna do
PS5?
it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the
Sunday,
independent
guys.
game
We're putting
culture
a lot
with
of stock in
number
Sunday
of
to-
new game reveals over the next hour.
Hopefully we hear something about Starfield.
We'll see you this summer,
We'll see if
later this summer
Xbox
on
drops
August
some
22nd
bangers on
for
us.
Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
So it's only releasing on PS5. How long am I going to have to wait for it to go on the PC? Because that super sucks, guys. I won't be able to transfer my stuff over. If it's a continuation. Yeah, if it's a continuation of then yeah, it's going to be quite shitty. But all right, guys. Also, one more announcement from me. I mean, I got a PS5, but like I said, I won't be able to transfer over the games. So that kind of sucks. But yes, Sunday I will be streaming the Microsoft Bethesda showcase. Hopefully we get something there. This one was all right. There was a couple, like the beginning, we had a couple of decent announcements, but definitely not anything on the level of the PlayStation showcase. That one was just, there was like 8 or 9 games from the PlayStation one I was actually super stoked for. This was okay. It was all right. It was pretty meh, honestly. All right, so coming here in a few days, guys. I can't say any dates yet, but in a few days I got early access from Ubisoft to showcase a new upcoming Division game. Now, it's not one that I thought I would even be interested in playing, but I did install it today because I'm not allowed to showcase like the beginning, so I had to get like set up on it and everything. And yeah, we'll be showcasing that here in the next couple days. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. It's actually a lot more than I thought. I'm gonna be honest, my expectations were kind of like, oh yeah, I'll check it out, because I was just honored that they even hit me up for it. But other than that, you know what I mean, it's just an honor to be able to to have Ubisoft. Like I said, I have a Ubisoft rep who contacts me and we work together and stuff like that. So but I'm under NDA, so I can't talk about anything other than they said that I could tease the fact that I'll be doing it. So yeah, we'll be checking that out here in a couple days, and yeah, I hope you guys have fun with that. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2. Yeah, definitely looking forward to Spider-Man 2. So I was going to play Diablo and DayZ today, but this event came up, and now I'm kind of like, damn, like, I could have played Diablo and DayZ today, but this kind of just came out of nowhere. Casby hit me up with it. So it is what it is. We'll only be playing DayZ. I'll probably have to do Diablo like tomorrow or something like that. So there's that, guys. There's that. So again, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Give me a little bit. I'm gonna eat dinner, and then we'll be finishing up the night with some DayZ. And Sunday, hopefully the Microsoft Bethesda showcase rocks it. Because I know a lot of you guys are excited for Starfield. I'm really, really excited for Starfield. No, DayZ is going to be today. We're going to be playing that here in probably like an hour or so. So definitely looking forward to Sunday. We'll see how it goes. But other than that, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. If you guys haven't on your way out, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. It helps out way more than you guys know. And other than that, you guys have a great rest of your night if I don't see you. And for everybody else, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.